Good morning, or actually good afternoon now. Unless you're west of me, then it is morning for you still for at least another hour. Welcome to Saturday. I literally just sat down to get started with this like 10 minutes ago. As I have mentioned, I had to take my cat to the vet this morning, and I changed the schedule for today from the normal 11 to 12, thinking that would be enough time to do that and be back in time. And it barely was. So, all right. So for today, we've got a couple things going on. We're going to finish up Dead Space. I don't think we've got that much left time-wise. Maybe an hour, hour and a half-ish. And once that happens, because of the way I don't mess around with the videos or anything, OBS allows you to record the video to a local file as well as pushing it out to a stream. I keep that just in case, for whatever something isn't streamed correctly to one of the three providers. That way I can manually upload the file if I need. That happened with Google, as a matter of fact, last night. I'm in the process of uploading last night's stream manually to Google or to YouTube. But because I don't do anything manual with the files, I won't be able to transition to Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is next, midstream. So what I'm going to do, just so you guys know what's going to happen when we get to that point, when Dead Space 2 is over, we'll watch the credits, discuss anything anybody wants to discuss, impressions, stuff like that if you've never seen the game. I will shut the stream down for Dead Space like normal, like we always do. I will go offline, and then I will switch everything over, all the settings and titles and all of that stuff for Tomb Raider, and then I'll start it up like normal. So that way I don't have to mess with the files, I don't have to cut anything. It's all done like it normally is. So anyway, so that's the plan. Let's get started. And it's been crazy this morning, so I actually had to take a shower because I was sweating. Another shower, I should say. All right, let's see. In that YouTube video that I was mentioning that I'm uploading, I started it at like 7:30 this morning, and it's only 75% complete. And I have good internet. I have like 25 megabits upload speed, and it's still taking that long. Excuse me. All right, so where did we end up last night? Stross is dead. Essentially, he attacked Ellie while we had gotten separated again. He wound up attacking Ellie and taking out one of her eyes, and he tried to attack me, and I wound up killing him. So Stross is dead. Ellie and I found a shuttle. Ellie is a pilot, in case you didn't see that or didn't catch it or didn't notice it. She's a pilot. Isaac essentially kicked her out because he's essentially going to sacrifice himself to ensure that the marker is destroyed. So we're essentially on our own from here on out.
What is that? I can feel it in my head.
We're getting closer, Isaac. The marker knows you're here.
I still don't know what to do.
When the time comes, you will.
And because we've resigned ourselves to the fact that we're going to sacrifice ourselves to destroy the marker and save everybody, the version of Nicole that's in our head has changed. She's been antagonistic towards us throughout the entire game. But once we reached that point, and that happened essentially at the same point where Ellie had gotten on that shuttle and we essentially kicked her out. So at that point, Nicole is actually being helpful which is good because supposedly Strauss was the one that was trying to tell us and trying to lead us to what we needed to destroy the marker, and now Nicole has taken over that, or the vision in our head of Nicole. That is actually a marker being constructed in the center of the room. And you can see the twisting shape of it.
Crap. Looks like I have to dodge these lasers to make my way around the other side.
Fucking babies. Counterclockwise then, I guess. Unfortunately, we wasted some stasis doing that. That's alright. Alright, where's the next room? Over there. Looks like a cafeteria of some kind. You know, sometimes I wonder if these games actively monitor what weapons you use and drop that kind of ammo for you. While we do get drops of other things occasionally, we get vastly more of the stuff that we're actually using. see, that'll give you a better look at it right there. Yeah. Great. Now I wonder if... there we go. Stop the lasers. That one, turn it back on, I guess. No. Oh, okay, I didn't see it up there. There it is. Yeah. This guy right here. I would guess maybe that's... maybe he got recently turned. I don't know. Oh, this sounds like a party, huh? No, I don't want to throw it in case I need it. Oh, it's probably going to be safe. Because there's a station in here.
Kenner Phelps, research log 43546. Success. The marker layer held up. It is a fully expressed physical representation of the heuristic algorithms from patient 4, with no breakdowns. The construction schedule begins in earnest tomorrow. Celebration is tonight. I hope I don't black out in the middle of the party. I'm anxious, for some reason.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Procyon, your body would rot long before your clothes. And look at that, we have more damn detonator mines than we're... probably ever gonna need. Alright. Closest bench is back there. There's a store this way. I don't see any vents. Nice roll there. Combat roll by the baby necromorph. Nice. Shit. Kinda made me jump. Mid-puke. God damn it, I hate it when that fucking stasis misses. Like, when it like goes between their arms or between their legs or under their armpits or yeah, it's all the crew of the station, right? What would be really nice if there was a store in the next room. Okay, we could either pick up some of this extra stuff and put it in the safe, or sell it, or whatever. But alas. Actually, let's do this. Because I think we're going to be going down there anyway. So let's drop it down there. Let's see if it'll be waiting for us. Well, I can at least hear it hitting the floor down there. Yeah, see, there they are. Nice. It's funny how Isaac will get out of breath if I run. But I mean, it doesn't appear to affect him. Not like some games that have a stamina bar. Tricky. Can we top off? Nope. That's cool. Yeah, see, there's all the stuff that dropped. Alright. See if I can remember where we're gonna... Okay, there's a door to fix down there. And this is a big, empty room, like an arena, maybe. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna go down there. Yeah. Some goodies on the way, some cabinets, lockers. Maybe too close together. I don't know. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Stasis is full. Should be able to come back up and get it if we need to.
Phelps, research log 43549. I blacked out early last night and woke up this morning staring at a tiny, fully formed version of the marker in one of the crystal air printing baths. I had entered the entire heuristic sequencing algorithm. I can still hear it in my mind, like a song now. I know the dementia suppressors are working, but this is something entirely different.
Thank you. Yeah, there's the 3 things that I dropped from above. Oh! Disappeared. Oh, because it went sideways. Piece of shit. Ruby board. Oh, I bet your ass I'm picking that up. Okay. Didn't use any force. Full back on those. Hackaday Isaac. What really would have sucked would have been if we had to hack that door while we were fighting the monster too. That would have actually sucked. Give me a store, please. 73,000 credits. Oh, hey, it looks like a necromorph convention. Alright, there's that. There's a bench. There's our store. There's our store.
Killer Phelps, research log 43553. I'm convinced we are puppets of some alien influence. I no longer believe we're in control of this project, or ever were.
Really?
I believe even our rationalizations for this whole thing are an illusion, planted by the forces behind the original marker. The black
The
one.
black one.
We don't know how to make this thing. It is making us make it. And it's trying to get out. Desperately. I'm under security watch after taking a sledgehammer to the tiny marker I built last week. We need to destroy everything we've built here. And destroy every record, every shred of research. They were right the first time on Aegis 7. This is beyond our ability to know or control. I have to go. My supervisor is whispering to the security guard.
Alright. Time to get rid of these boards. Oh, let's see. Definitely need some health. Probably get rid of about maybe 3 stacks of these. No. Move them. And we can buy a crap ton. Let's see, what is it? 7 stacks of plasma cutter. Alright. So it'll give us 147. Almost 3 full stacks of stamina. We need some health for sure. 10 grand. Buy another one of those. A couple of those. And that's... oh, crap. Although we might have some in our safe. Alright, so we got 4 slots left. We'll read this log and then we'll go back and pick up some of that other stuff. Let's see. Dyer. Private communication from Overseer. Tideman. Disappointed in the evacuation decision. Consequences will be dire. That is all. If it'll even let us go back that far. Probably don't even really need to do this, but I like being prepared. We will pick up everything we can carry. Alright, as far as we can go. Alright, cool. Flamer fuel we can get rid of. Can probably get rid of a couple stacks of detonators. Get health pack, stasis. A 10. And what else? How much is this? How many is in a stack of force gun? 3. Okay, 4 full stacks of that. 4 full stacks of detonator. Almost 6 full stacks of plasma cutter. 3 full stacks of stasis. Yeah. Alright, now let's go look at upgrades. I have no idea how many nodes we have. 4. Stasis, we'd have to spend 3 of them for essentially more duration. Or do we put more into the force gun? Put 2 in for another point of damage. Firing speed. Let's do that. We'll say 1. All right. I do believe that's it. That is the
Oh my God.
marker,
I built that.
I think.
What? What are they doing?
They're all coming to the marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Timon?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it. Just hold those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergent event. But we never expected this many bodies.
What the hell's it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
Oh, yeah, okay. what's going to happen in this room.
Machine, just like Straw said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Me. Us. Working together.
Now we're working
Step
together.
4.
Yes. Are you ready?
If you're squeamish, you might not want to watch this
This
part.
is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Inside?
Step 1. Crawl inside. Step 2. The screws go tight. All around. Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
And I have to do this. And it ain't easy. I don't know why they have to make it so damn difficult.
Step 1.
I mean, it's just a plot point for crying out
The
loud.
screws go tight.
Why they make the player do this, I don't know.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye. Are you kidding me? It's like, really? I mean, it was like that far away. Step 1. Crawl inside. Step 2.
I mean, you see what I mean? It's like, why? Why did they have to
Cross
do
my
it
heart
this
and
way?
hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
I know you're supposed to get him relaxed so he's not moving his eye around very much. Gotta watch the heart rate. The number is the distance. I did not check to see at what point it makes the final push. .83, 5.4. .9. Come on, Isaac. 2.0.
Nicole! Where are you?
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
Tactical mini nuke. Another one of you assholes, is it? Try a different way. Let's get him over here. Really? That? Oh, we're back to the whole... Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that and see what's going on with that. That's kind of stupid.
Tideman, this evacuation is illegal. You know that. Don't you dare tell me what I can and cannot do on my own station. My grandfather was running this place long before you were crapping your diapers, young man. I don't need a lecture from you, and you know I'm right. Project Protocol specifically forbids evacuation in the event of a breach. I have spent my whole life in service of this community, and I will not stand here and watch them die for some Project Protocol. Now get to your shuttle. We can argue about this nonsense in court, assuming we both live to discuss your precious protocol. Very well, sir.
Discuss your precious protocols. Now that we've picked everything up, we'll go back and save. Seems like an odd place to put a power node. Oh, it's you again! Alright, fine. Don't make me waste ammo. The guy over here by the there. Well, I hope that's enough. stasis. See, he's just gonna grow all that shit back. Really? This is my ass. Well, at least he's not here this time. Where the hell is he? Gonna make me waste all of my shit just to get to the goddamn last part. God damn, I hate this kind of shit. Fucking hate it. I don't remember if there's a store up here or not, but damn it, there better be. I got this fucking thing that can't be killed. Oxygen.
Forgot about all this shit.
There's no need. Just kill me. I don't remember this being like this.
Entering vacuum.
Oh, really? Fucking miss.
Entering vacuum.
I had it pulled. It's the same thing that happened last time. Alright, come on, Isaac. Let's go. God.
Entering vacuum. So it's not just a 1, 2, 3, doesn't appear to be.
what am I missing here? I mean, I'm trying to go right across the top where that one would just went back in and stopped shooting the fire or whatever 3 times in a row. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot of time here to sit here and monitor patterns. I mean, I think in Dead Space 3 you can carry oxygen tanks to fill up the tank in your suit, but you can't do that here. Oh, I'm gonna get squished. I mean, can we get back to the part where I get to shoot my gun? I mean, that would be nice. I mean, even the damn stasis isn't firing. All right, so this one seems to be just a regular 1, 2, 3. So if I wait for the third one, right, as soon as it stops, I can go across. This one is the middle one, the bottom one, and then the top one. And then what does it do? Then the bottom two. Yes, I know, Isaac.
Fighting it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let it go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to do this.
Right. Well, not a whole lot in there. At least it gave me my power node back. Okay, that's where we came in. It looks like we've got at least one of every kind of station up here somewhere. Warning, extreme instability. There's our store. believe this is it, boys and girls. Alright, inventory, sell that for sure. We need health. One stasis, force gun, some health, there's 3, get 3 more. Do it on plasma cutter. Two more. No, 3. 1 more. Alright, every slot is full. Health, stasis, plasma cutter, detonator, although I don't remember needing a whole lot of those. We can do some plasma cutter. We can get 6 in each one, so we can get 2. Check the bench. I don't know that there's anything we'll be able to do. How many we got? 2. Force gun. Can't get any more damage. Either do capacity, firing speed, alternate fire. We could get alternate fire, which we really haven't used that much. Let's see, plasma cutter is all full. Stasis, number of shots. That's really about all we can do. Charge, upgrade your charge by 10 seconds. Well, I mean, we might as well. Nothing left. All right, so we're gonna get a.
Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
Meet me at the marker. I'm gonna get a save and probably take about a 5-minute break, and we'll come back and. We'll come back and get her finished. So yeah, give me about 5 minutes or so, and we'll come back, get this puppy done, and then move on. All right. Did you, Procyon, did you try to, I don't see anything in the bot here where you were trying to do stick an ass in the same sentence. I would, the bot should see everything that gets typed in, but I don't see where you tried to do that in the same sentence. Unless you did that last night, maybe? I don't know. All right, let's get the cursor out of the way. I remember some parts about this fight. Final fight. Whenever it is we actually get to it. Asshole. See, it's it's laying out. It was laying out plasma cutter in the previous hallway. Now it's laying out force gun ammo. See, there's some more plasma. See, there's our buddy. Well, this is the fucking gauntlet here. So good. Take whatever I can get at this point. Tideman's last hope. To anyone who may find this transmission, there are people, even some of my own staff, who say I am a monster for what I brought to this station. They say the marker is manipulative, that it influenced my decisions. They don't understand what I did for this community, for our species. Titan Station was a dead husk before I breathed life back into it with government research grants. That research into unimaginable sources of energy, into manufacturing techniques and efficiencies far beyond all previous understanding, is the only hope that remains for mankind. We have relied on destructive planet cracking for far too long, and now we can no longer sustain ourselves. We need the markers to survive. If we fail in our efforts to understand them, there is no hope left for humanity. Hans Tideman, Director of Operations, EarthGov, Colonial Alliance. It's the proverbial bad guy justification for doing his bad things. And I'll tell you, this, I don't remember the gauntlet being as being as substantial as it is. And that is what this is. This is the gauntlet to get to the end. Tideman! That's the javelin gun. We do have that as an option for.
I won't let you throw all this away.
Oh, nice. Eyeball sticking out. Oh, yes! Back of the head! I got to do that too. Tideman! Give me a hug. Maybe?
Thank you, Isaac. Now, time to die.
What?
Yours is the last body we need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you! Fuck you! And fuck your marker!
You will all be made one. Make us whole. Give up, Isaac.
cheat, bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Set clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Obviously, she came back for me. Yes, it is pretty silly to have to do this. But do it we do.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Close it, Isaac! Damn, don't stand there and watch. Is he gonna do another like he did at the end of the first game? Graphical glitch. How's that eye treating you? What?
What?
That's it. The final fight was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. That damn gauntlet to get there was harder than the boss fight was. I don't remember it being that simple on what you had to do. But obviously having a maxed out plasma cutter and pretty decent upgrades on the force gun helped a lot. Just hit Nicole 2 or 3 times until she goes away, and then you hit the whatever the hell that node thing was in the middle there. Keeping the baby necromorphs off of you. Or not the baby, but the child necromorphs. And there is a new game plus, where everything that we had at the end of the game will have, I think, what we had at the end of this game will carry over into another playthrough where we now have access to the hardcore Necro Bambinos. But the hardcore mode is, there's, I think, two levels of difficulty higher than where I was. The highest one, I want to say there's maybe hard and zealot, I think. But what hardcore does is it makes the enemies the same difficulty as zealot is, but you get 3 saves for the entire game. And I don't think there are checkpoints either, so if you die, you go all the way back to wherever your last save was. It could have been 5 minutes ago, it could have been 3 hours ago. You gotta go all the way back. I did try that on 360 twice when the game first came out. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. And I think, if I remember right, Dead Space 3 has something similar, but I think it's permadeath. If you die, you gotta start over. Whew. So that was about 17 hours. Right. It's simple. Just don't die, right? What don't you understand? But I do love this series. I really do. It's one of my favorite series. The first game is in my top 10. The gameplay is good. You know, the variety of the weapons, the strategic dismemberment, you know, some of the puzzle solving with the stasis and the grabbing stuff. I really like it. I think, if I remember right, Isaac has been on many what's the right way to put this? A lot of lists for being the most badass everyman, if you will. You know, not a super soldier, not a superhero, just an everyday guy, just an engineer. You know, went to investigate the Ishimura at the beginning of the first game, and then all this shit happened to him over 3 games. So it's right. It's simple. It's like Vampire was saying last night, right? When we were doing can we get a dance game for Tideman, please? And Vampire said, well, yeah, he's probably doing the same thing for you. But we'll let the credits roll. It's like Entropic J was saying at the end. It's not 25 minutes long, I don't think. I hope not. Give the people that make the great games that we play credit. Let everybody see their names, what their roles or what their jobs were. How many babies they made. I'm sure there's going to be a Dead Space babies list in here somewhere. And at some point in the future, I don't know when that will be, we will do Dead Space 3. A lot of the things are very similar to this one. They've added some new mechanics. I think, as I recall, one of the bigger changes is you don't need to go to a bench to upgrade weapons. You can actually make weapons from parts that you find. It has drop-in, drop-out co-op. And it actually works surprisingly well. This one has a multiplayer. I have never played it. I am not a multiplayer person. But I don't remember if 3 had the multiplayer, or whether or not they just swapped that out for the co-op. We're Tideman fans. All the testers. I don't remember if Ellie is in 3 or not. She might be, but I don't. It's not a major role, because I would remember it if it was. Carver, the person, the NPC, if you will, that the second player in the co-op plays, his name is Carver. I mean, obviously, if the second player drops out of the co-op, then Carver just goes to the AI to the AI version, but there are some personal missions that you can go on for Carver if there is a human controlling him. Make me a sandwich! I like the music too. The sound effects and the ambiance in these games is just fantastic, especially the first one. Fathom. There we go, production babies. Got some twins. That's it. Wow. It's a rather short list. Got some French. The worst cats ever. I never noticed that before. I know DS2 will do well, and we've only just begun. It took DS1 and DS2, but I finally have a girlfriend. Papoutsis. Yeah, I think his first name is Steve. Steve Papoutsis took over the series after Glenn Schofield left. Thanks for me being downright fierce. To Juju, my SLB. Yeah, 2011. Oh, that's just for Havoc. Sorry. I don't remember if there's a scene after the credits or not.
This is Flight Team EG9 to Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
You must save your progress to unlock New Game Plus mode. Alright. And why wouldn't we do that? Prototype suits unlocked. Elite suit versions and security suit variants unlocked in New Game Plus. Look for new items in the store and for schematics lost in the sprawl to get access to this experimental technology. You have unlocked the hardcore mode, in which you will find the bare minimum of health and ammo to stay alive. When you die, you restart from your last save. You can only save 3 times. You have unlocked New Game Plus. Suits and weapons from your prior playthrough will be available in the first store. So it is obviously a good thing that we got the advanced suit way back in Mission 11. So we will be able to start whatever the next playthrough is. Who knows what that will be or when that will be. Let me see what... New Game Plus. Well, I was looking to see new game. Okay, so yeah, Survivalist, then Zealot, and then Hardcore. So Hardcore uses the Zealot difficulty for the enemies plus the restriction of only 3 saves. Okay, so yeah, that is... Killed your boner. Several times over. All right. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, if you weren't here for that, what we're going to do now is we're going to switch over to Rise of the Tomb Raider, and we'll put in an extra hour. We'll go 2 hours with that today. I'm going to end the stream here normally, and then I'll start Rise of the Tomb Raider up normally as if it was a separate stream. That way I don't have to mess with cutting the files in half, so that way I just let the normal, you know, where I push the stream to, let them, it'll take care of itself automatically. So I'll shut down normally here, get the music, switch over, start up music. We'll start Rise of the Tomb Raider, so it's probably going to be about 10 minutes before we'll actually be in game. So, I hope everyone will be able to stay and join us for some Tomb Raider. If not, enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. Hopefully you'll be able to join us tomorrow, where we'll be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider from the start. But I will see you guys shortly. Bye.